just look at how big my head is. It's certainly grown from when I was 10 years old. I have a few things. I got my hairs cut. What do you think? It, I think, doesn't look much different. Anyway, I have a number of little things to talk. They're little piddly things, but pithy at the same time. I wanted to show you my Game Boy. I found it in my spring cleaning in the fall. You know, I can get obsessed sometimes. So here's my Game Boy. And I have 3 games. 3 games here. Well, I don't know where the other one... Oh, it's in there. Alleyway. And 2 others. And seriously, I don't know if I can just throw it away. It still works. It still turns on. Can you hear? It still works. See? My grandson would rather die, I'm sure. And I can't think of anybody that would want it. And I don't know that I could throw it away. Anyway, that's the Game Boy. What else have I got? I was looking through this little book, which is my notebook. No, it's not a Moleskine. This is my notebook that I have by my chair, where I write down all kinds of just little tidbits that occur to me, or I hear on TV, or stuff that I'm reading that I think is cool. And I've got a list in here of things to vlog about. And I thought it was amusing. You remember when I vlogged about getting my new little carry-on bag for traveling that's got wheels on, and the unusual woman that sold it to me in the Bay, and how it was like 70% off and I got a really good deal. You remember that vlog? If you don't, well, you really missed an excellent vlog. So I had that in that thing as a reminder in this little book with a line through it because I vlogged about it. And I thought it was amusing because in my newer list in here, and I can't find it right this second, here it is, this page here, I had the same entry, but for my sister's luggage. We went and got her luggage for her upcoming trip next year, and guess who came out to help her? This same woman. Let me tell you, it was kind of amusing actually because, of course, Pat, last experience, had left me with this woman. He just ran away because he couldn't stand it. And amusingly, amazingly, both, I was able to do that with my sister. I just couldn't stand it another second. And to top it off, she remembered me and wanted to know stories about my recent trip to Nashville. Another item. I want to know if anybody knows what this is. Do you know what this is? It's got a hole right there. It squeezes. And it has nothing to do with body functions or your nose. Do you know what that is? Leave me a note. There's just so many things. The title of my video today. Do you remember I got this? This is from, oh, and this is from Gigi too. This booklet and this booklet. And I thought it was appropriate because I was flipping through this book earlier this week, and it has a whole chapter in here about how to kill a vampire. Now, it's a little bit long, but what I could do is just read the titles of each little, see, it's here, how to kill a vampire. So the first thing you have to do is seek the grave. You look for balls of light. You have to confirm that it's the vampire's grave by spotting bright balls of weird blue light that may be floating over the site. Then you apply garlic, ashes, and salt when you've identified the grave of a vampire. Then, item number 4, you open the grave. You have to be a little braver, I think, than I am. But if you're dealing with a not yet risen vampire, the coffin may be still buried in a graveyard. You need to identify it. Number 5 is double check. Make sure that the weird blue lights are floating over top of the actual grave of the actual vampire. Make sure it's a vampire by holding a mirror up to its nose. There should be no reflection and no indication of breath. Drive a stake through the heart and the skull, using the flat of your shovel as a cudgel. Drive a wooden stake through the vampire's heart and another through the mouth into the skull. Do you hear that? It's the phone ringing. I'm not answering. Then you chop up the body, you burn the body parts, and you scatter the ashes. That's what you have to do. I thought it was appropriate. It says, be aware, anyone who comes into contact with the blood of a vampire while trying to kill it risks going mad and or becoming a vampire yourself. Happy Halloween, everybody. That's it, that's all.